Eh bien, bonjour à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve sur Triangle Stratégie pour continuer l'histoire principale. Donc cette fois-ci, on nous laisse le choix en fait dans la progression. Donc on avait deux histoires principales à choisir, celle-ci ou celle-ci. Donc on va découvrir ensemble si, de toute façon, s'il faut faire les deux. Je ne sais pas si on en prend une l'autre, est-ce que l'autre s'en va ou est-ce qu'on devra faire les deux. Donc on va découvrir ça de toute façon ensemble. Je vais commencer par celle-ci.
Benedict asked me to scout out Teleorn where the Asfrosti soldiers are stationed. But I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come here in the first place? I doubt it would matter in reclaiming the capital. But orders are orders. I should report back.
Donc ça avait pas l'air d'être vraiment une grosse mission, c'était juste une petite aparté. Mais bon. Ouais, donc c'était ça, ouais. Sinon, de mon côté, j'ai un petit peu farmé. J'ai monté mes unités entre 18, 19 et 20. En fait, dans le campement, il y a un PNJ à qui on parle et qu'on peut refaire des missions d'entraînement à l'infini. J'en ai fait quelques-unes histoire d'améliorer un petit peu mes troupes pour la suite de l'aventure. Donc là, je pense on est correct pour continuer la suite.
Ah, tidings from Erica. She says Hyzant refused our final offer.
You seem surprised. There was no way Hyzant would agree to open the source.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
So it has come to war, then?
We just have to beat them at their own game. Their newest saint is heading the vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit, right, Cordelia?
Enough, Thalas. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
Queen? This child is nothing more than a puppet. And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
Enough, General of Lore. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious, Avlora. Your charge knows not how powerless she is.
Worry not, Your Majesty. I shall protect you.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone. I was an orphan. I never knew my parents. I entered the army to make a place for myself. So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General of Lora. As the last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, I do not intend to let Gustudolf have his way.
You mean to strike down the Archduke?
But I lack the power to do so. Have you heard of the Royalists? The aristocrats who were aid to my father.
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in bribes and the like for personal gain. That man Patriot was cozying up to the Archduke not seconds after King Regna's beheading. Their kind knows no loyalty.
Indeed. But Gustadolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times. I want to ask Patriot and the other royalists for their help.
Are you mad? No doubt they would wholeheartedly embrace you as their symbol, but only for their own purposes.
I understand that. But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics. I must have their support if I'm to reclaim Glenbrook.
Is it possible for you to rein them in?
Not alone. But with you, General of Laura, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could sway them to my cause. Please, General, lend me your strength.
As an Esfrosty general, I simply cannot turn a deaf ear to what you have told me. Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Of course I did. But I refuse to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust, I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
So you bet on my honor, and refusal would sully my name forever. However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side will have to wait.
General of Laura!
A word of advice, Your Majesty. Both Hyzant and the Archduke are veterans of war. The fight will not be an easy one, and may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this. For my father and brothers.
An admirable resolve. One which I will see fulfilled. I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
Thank you, General of Laura.
Alors ça c'est super cool. Bon, ça se voyait, elle était pas forcément méchante, mais bon. J'espère que ça deviendra un personnage jouable. Donc là on va devoir faire un choix, mais lequel ce coup-ci?
I apologize, but are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Telior Reservoir to start a flood?
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelia River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Telior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city. Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
Lake Telior is a man-made reservoir. You might be able to burst through with a blast crystal.
Huette scouted the area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great. The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
We cannot afford to lose.
I agree with Roland. There is already far too much blood on our hands. Perhaps it's worth speaking with the people and gaining their understanding.
Unless we reclaim Glenbrook, it's unlikely they'll understand or support our actions. We must take the capital back and show our strength and resolve first.
So that means you stand by Benedict then?
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it. No matter the consequences. We can't lose the war. We just can't.
Telior Reservoir is the kingdom's water source. The dam was constructed to protect the people from floods. I doubt they would ever forgive us should we choose to destroy it for war.
Glenbrook thrives because of that water. And to use it otherwise is inexcusable. Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers. There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
So you mean not to use the blast crystal?
No, I do. After we sneak in, we can sink Esfrost's warship. It would close off their escape route.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety. We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations. I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Negotiate.
I understand your thoughts and the wishes held therein.
Allow me to ask once more. Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Telior and flood the town? Sneak in under the guise of night, sink their ships and slay their commanding officers? Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy? Fetch the scales. It is time we decide
Là,
our
on a
path.
3 choix maintenant. Alors, isolé. Le château. C'est vraiment... hein. Donc s'infiltrer en secret, bof. C'est pas ouf. Inonder la ville, ouais.
Say.
On va essayer ça.
Still. A hard choice.
Mais sa sœur, elle est protégée. Donc ça devrait le faire.
Good point. I have chosen.
My lord.
Yes, sir. Yes. I must hear what the others think.
It is time to cast our votes. In which strategy do we entrust the future of... Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the...
I am sorry.
On this, I cannot be swayed.
I agree.
I changed my mind.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Bon bah voilà, on a réussi à faire ce qu'on voulait. Donc c'est cool.
The way forward is
On va
decided.
pouvoir prendre le chemin qu'on a choisi enfin.
We collapse the bridge and trap the enemy within the castle, keeping the common folk safe from the worst of the fighting.
You will safeguard the people, drive the enemy into the castle, and negotiate. You have chosen a righteous path, Wolfort. But do you really think negotiations will prevail? Such sympathy may be your downfall.
Even so, this is the path we have chosen.
Then walk tall. It is time to test your mettle. I must return to Hysant and see Minister Cancel. Next we meet, you will have both of our armies at your backs.
You have my thanks.
We cannot afford to lose this fight. For Norzelia.
I thought this battle was for Glenbrook.
This is not a simple struggle for power, Minister Sereno. The goddess, the source, iron? The war of 30 years ago comes back to haunt us because the old cling to relics of the past. Norzelia needs to be born anew. Right now, the people of every nation are searching for a young standard-bearer to guide them.
A standard-bearer?
Yes, people like you and me. This war is a fine opportunity for us to show our worth to Norzelia.
House Wolfort and Hysant join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Esfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat. Frederica proposes they destroy the bridge linking the castle to the rest of the capital, isolating the enemy and forcing them to parley. Though it may draw out the conflict, it is well worth it if they can avoid causing suffering to the people. Serenoa and the others agree to the plan. In support of House Wolford, Hyzant's great army marches forth for the first time since the Salt Iron War.
The Hyzantian forces should be arriving any moment, Frederica.
Well then, let us make them welcome.
My lady, are you certain this is the path you desire? We are to battle against your people, against Dallas and Erica.
I am keenly aware of that.
Of course you are. But simply understanding a thing doesn't mean you are ready to face it. A single second's hesitation on the battlefield could cost you your life.
Worry not. I shall prevail against any who stand against me. Even my siblings.
To try and save them?
No. To save myself. And to save House Wolford.
Minister Serenoa, Minister Camsell and myself had brought what troops we could muster.
I'm grateful for your assistance.
It was an arduous journey. Is there anywhere the soldiers could rest?
We've prepared barracks at the harbor. Please use them freely.
You do think of everything.
Hyzant has not mobilized a force so large since the Salt Iron War. Yet I hear you intend to settle this not by battle, but by parley. The Holy One will not agree to any half-hearted measures.
The pressures of a large army on the capital's threshold is part of our plan. Come inside and I will explain the rest.
Bon bah là c'est cool, on est en train de se préparer tout doucement.
General. House Wolford and Hyzant have joined forces. There are indications their armies intend to march upon the capital.
Which direction will they come from?
We cannot yet be certain.
Close the city gates and rally the garrisons. I want the way to the castle completely blockaded.
And we ought to consider their attack from the river. House Wolford knows very well how difficult this castle is to take. I doubt they think to capture it with a direct assault.
Indeed. Hyzantian soldiers are used to desert conditions. Doubtful they'd be keen to engage us in a marine battle. Though acting on that assumption and sending all our troops to defend the land route does leave a vulnerability the enemy could exploit. Send a party to scout along the riverbanks, then have them report to the harbor and ready our ship.
Yes, General.
Why beat around the bush? We have the soldiers, we should strike and end them.
It's best to avoid open battle. With the capital and Whiteholm under our control, we have the advantage.
All that tells me is you're frightened of Wolford.
There is no enemy safe not to fear. A leader's hubris is the death of her soldiers.
Frederica is attacking us. What does it matter how many soldiers die? I command you to kill Frederica, Avlora.
Personal grudges have no place in the battlefield.
Silence! Gustadolf entrusted us with the castle's protection in his absence. Noble as frosty blood flows through our veins. How dare you order us about?
You do well to remember what you are, Laura. A simple orphan who doesn't even know her true name.
Yet it is this simple orphan in charge of our army. Insult me all you like. I will not allow open battle.
No matter. The reinforcements our brother sent are under our command.
I shall lead soldiers into the capital myself and crush Wolfort's forces when they arrive.
Is this the S-Frost I am to defend?
General of Laura.
My spies have ascertained the situation at the capital. The bulk of the enemy is holed up in Whiteholm Castle. Right now, they don't seem to be very active.
And what of the common folk?
Their daily lives progress apace. It seems the enemy has yet to notice our movements.
Perfect conditions to execute Lady Frederica's plan. If the people are at ease, we should be able to seize the capital without resorting to all-out battle.
Thank goodness.
Then let's review the plan. First, my retinue shall take a small vessel to Whiteholm Castle and destroy the bridge.
Are you certain you want to go by yourselves? We could lend you some soldiers.
The fewer of us there are, the less likely we are to be spotted. We'll manage. We'll have the blast crystal.
Oh yes, a bridge like that'll come falling down pretty easy. You'll see.
The explosion will be your signal to march into the capital and keep the people calm.
Without using force, yes. I shall impress upon my soldiers they are not to act rashly.
Thank you, Minister.
As for you, Minister Campsell, we'd like you to take command of the naval forces to blockade the castle.
Very well. I can't say I'm much experienced in marine warfare, but I'll do my best.
Destroy the bridge, capture the town, blockade the river, isolate the enemy in the castle, and turn that impregnable fortress into their prison.
Once they're trapped, they'll have no choice but to parley with us and release their stranglehold on Glenbrook.
I hope you're right. A word of caution before we begin. Prince Roland, you are aware they will likely use Queen Cordelia as leverage when the time for parley comes. But no matter what pressure they apply, we cannot allow them to break us, should the worst come to pass.
I understand. I do not expect the fight to regain control of our kingdom to be painless.
Good. We have our plan. Now we must act upon it.
Then we shall depart at once, until we meet again in the capital.
Farewell, and good luck to us all.
Erica, Thalis, I cannot put off fighting them any longer.
My, you're certainly calm for someone about to be sold off in the morrow.
Sold off? You would compare my marriage into House Wolfort to trading coin for flesh. Why, I am to be a beacon of allyship, a bridge between our two lands.
Yes, yes. So tell me, dear, how do you plan on seducing the Wolfort boy? Wait, let me guess. You'll use the same charms your mother did on our father.
Oh, enough cajoling, Erica. You're apt to make her cry. And Frederica, you know you don't have to take such abuse in silence, don't you? In any case, you seem to be under the impression that you've been entrusted with some crucial task. That couldn't be further from the truth. This is only to get you out of the way, same as your mother. You're no use to anyone in S. Frost.
But you already know that, don't you?
Well, every happiness to you, dear sister.
The world I knew before was so very limited. No matter what awful thing happened to me, I believed I could do nothing but suffer in silence. But staying quiet in the face of injustice is tantamount to condoning it. I needed to stand up and fight for myself. Becoming part of House Wolfort was the best thing to ever happen to me. Erica, Thalas, I'm done running.
In the dead of night, a small ship slips silently into Whiteholm Castle. Aboard are none other than the elite Wolfort fighters, led by Serenoa himself.
Ah, c'est stylé là quand même maintenant, c'est la roue tourne on va dire pour nous. Vraiment hâte de voir la suite, franchement.
All right, it's time.
Where should we set the blast crystal, Milo?
Right around the middle of the bridge would be perfect. The wood will splinter apart quite nicely. Plus, any repairs we'll need to make later will be easy.
In the middle it is. We'll search for a suitable spot. In the meantime, Milo, you ready the blast crystal.
With pleasure.
The time for you to awaken is nigh, my patient little Elfric. Just give me the command.
All right, then let's...
Wolfort? When did you get here?
Phallus! Oh, I am so glad we didn't leave this to Avlora. I am shocked, Frederica, to find you sneaking around like a common thief.
Erica. Ah, they've got us surrounded.
Ah, ça sent pas bon. On se retrouve en plein milieu avec le truc qui va exploser. Ouais.
There's nowhere left to run, dear Frederica. That's where you're mistaken. There is... Oh, I tire of your bravado. How about this? Kneel, get on your hands and knees and beg for my mercy. Go. I said beg. I will not. What? Obeying unjust orders is cowardice, and silence is acquiescence. What are you muttering about? Do not speak to me. I will cower to your whims no longer.
Well, you finally learned how to stand up for yourself. Right before you die.
Kill them. Every last one.
Bon, on va mettre. On a plusieurs archers maintenant. Je vous dis qu'on peut commencer comme ça. On va regarder les unités qui sont utiles.
Excellent.
Bon, on va essayer comme ça, de toute façon, on verra bien.
There is no retreat, and there is only one way forward. Strike down every Frosty soldier in our way.
Your orders?
Là, on est encerclé. Hein.
Shadows
Se
consume.
mettre là en retrait. Ils avancent, on les prendra de dos.
My turn.
This is where you fall! For my kingdom!
Let's play.
Fais comme attaque. Elle. Qui mettent le feu parce qu'on va prendre cher.
This battle is ours. Darkness engulfs you.
If I must.
Ha ha ha!
Frederica, your existence sullies the Frost.
Say what you will. I am proud of the blood that runs through my veins. I have found people who love me for who I am.
Ah, the stench of battle. The wind rages!
No!
Forward!
Now I end this.
I shall try my level best. We make it up here.
Ready.
Eat dirt!
Me too! Look at me learning. I've been waiting for this. Come and get me.
No need to panic.
I'm only getting started.
I shall do what I can.
For one and all.
I owe you.
One step closer to our hope.
I fight for peace. With the powers in me. Yeah. Sound strike.
Sound strike. I feel stronger already.
For my family, I suppose.
Come now!
Esfrost could use a woman of your skill.
I would, but
I might as well enjoy this.
Dance, poison!
For victory! Be gone!
This battle is ours.
This battle is won! I will fight to my last breath.
Carefully. Death from above. That hit the mark.
I see a path to victory.
All for victory and as light as a feather.
We doing this?
That hit the mark for my kith and kin.
It's only a flesh wound. I love the battle. Allow me. Saw through that plain as day.
Shall we begin?
Allow me.
Thank you.
No! Allow me.
stench of battle.
Your orders?
Hello!
Aha!
This is the end.
Aha!
On the S-Frost name, you're undeserving.
Well, let's see.
This won't be easy. Away with you!
This battle is ours.
Try this.
The situation is grim. This ends here!
Not a good look on you.
I shall try my level best. Let us reverse our fortunes. My knowledge grows deeper.
To work. Gotcha!
Cool heads shall prevail.
Allow me.
I'll take you on! You're done! Now then. Absolutely wonderful.
Target practice. I will end this.
Marrying into House Wolford, certainly... But you are nothing but filth.
Threaten me all you like.
The wind rages!
If I must. Ha ha ha!
Time to work.
Too slow!
Right.
My turn. This is it! Did you see that? Did you see that? To work.
is ours.
When a wolf is cornered.
Let us pry out their weakness. Stay composed.
I fight for peace. Two actions. We will make our ideals reality.
No. Not here.
Shall we begin? Be at ease.
Sorry to worry you.
My growth is plain to see.
You can do more for me. Oh no!
This ain't ideal. Come and get me!
Looks like I'm up.
I might as well
Bon,
enjoy
pour le moment,
this.
combat long,
Burn to
mais
a
ça va, on a perdu
crisp.
qu'une
What is
unité.
this?
C'est vrai que c'est pas évident.
Time to work.
Immune au poison.
Curses!
Faut qu'il est immunisé à ça. Hein. 24% de chance.
Silence.
Charge! Away with you! I shirk from no danger! To work. Eat dirt!
Here I come.
On va essayer de grossir.
Oh, I'm too beautiful to die.
He swept away!
I cannot lose.
Il a un peu de mal.
For
My
you!
apologies.
Let us pry out their weakness.
La Bénédicte. Là.
All for victory. As light as a feather.
I shall do what I can.
For one and all. Much appreciated. appreciated.
If I must.
Die! Splendid.
This ain't ideal. Time to die!
No need to panic.
My turn.
This is the end.
This won't be easy.
How did this happen? This is only the beginning!
Not bad. Here I come. Focus.
Let's go then.
You disgust me. Pay attention. Allow me.
Let us try out their weakness. This should do.
You have my thanks.
Let me heal your wounds.
Allow me.
Thank you.
My turn. For life.
Down!
To victory! I love the battle.
Allow me.
It's nothing personal.
Bon, une de moins, les gens. On a perdu deux unités, 3 unités, je crois.
No,
Erica!
Charge! Away with you!
How did this happen?
Damn it!
To work.
Trying something new.
time to take flight. Not another step! My pride is my shield. I will end this. Let me help.
I see a path to victory.
My turn.
My turn.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Your wounds are...
My apologies. Charge! I'll take you on! Push on through! Looks like I'm up. It's nothing personal.
Puis c'est bon, je reste plus haute. Il est quasiment mort de toute façon. Et tu es tout seul dans le piège. Nickel ça. C'est un combat quand même relativement long. Il gagne tellement de choses. Ah ouais. C'est cool. On va pouvoir faire évoluer les unités. Il y aura des nouvelles missions aussi pour farmer à côté.
Farewell, Erica. Alice.
Frederica.
This isn't over yet. We must fell the bridge before reinforcements arrive.
Benedict's right. Milo?
As you command. Now then, little Elfric, it's showtime.
Oh la vache, l'explosion.
What a beautiful sight that bridge made coming down. You've outdone yourself, House Wolfort.
I'm flattered. The capital?
It is ours. No fighting, no bloodshed, and no civilian casualties so far.
Thank you, Minister.
Now, all we have to contend with is Whiteholm Castle itself.
What of the river blockade?
Minister Cancel is progressing apace. It's taking slightly longer than anticipated, but should be under control soon.
So we succeeded in trapping Avlor and the others. But we still need to determine how to destroy them.
There's no need to fight anymore. We'll send an envoy to negotiate a ceasefire.
But will they agree to that? A complete reforming of broken diplomatic ties, bloodless surrender. These are not easy conditions to agree to.
Mais il parle d'envoyer un émissaire, mais du fait que, je sais plus comment il s'appelle, le grand méchant il est pas là. Et que la princesse et la Alvora, là, la générale elle veut nous aider. Forcément, je pense qu'il n'y aura pas besoin de se battre, entre guillemets. On va voir la suite, mais bon.
True, which is why success ultimately depends on who we send as our envoy.
I shall go. This was my idea in the first place.
Do not shoulder this burden so rashly. We must consider carefully who to send. All of us. Together.
Serenoa.
Very well. I shall leave the decision in your hands.
I would like to ascertain the state of things at the castle before negotiations begin. It is to our advantage to know how many soldiers there are and what their morale is.
Agreed. Huette, can you scout for us from the skies?
But of course. I shall return with the information post-haste.
Bah c'était cool comme épisode, franchement. Bon, la vidéo a été un peu plus longue que prévu. On va regarder juste le départ de la suite et puis on s'arrêtera là de toute façon.
Serenoa faces the Esfrosti army led by Phallus and Erica upon Whiteholm Bridge and emerges victorious. They use the Elfric to destroy the bridge and succeed in isolating the enemy within Whiteholm Castle. Meanwhile, the Hyzantian army led by Minister Exham arrives in the city. They begin to wrest control of Glenbrook away from the Esfrosti forces while safeguarding the people. Everything goes according to House Wolfort's plan. All that remains is to negotiate terms of surrender with General of Laura.
General of Laura fled with Queen Cordelia beside her.
Yes. I saw them board one of the warships in the harbor.
I thought the surrounding waters were being blockaded by Minister Camsell.
Some of his ships were encircled by the enemy. The general used that opening to escape.
Esfrost's expertise with ships far eclipses our own. She exploited the sole weakness in our plan.
But she knew when to cut her losses and did it without thinking twice. I can respect that.
This is no time to be impressed. We have to go after them. Prepare a boat.
Wait. Our aim was to take back Glenbrook. With General Avlora gone, we can easily claim control over Whiteholm Castle.
You're suggesting we just abandon Cordelia?
No. Simply that there is an order to these things.
Then I'll go by myself.
You won't. Without you, our fight loses its purpose.
My sister was kidnapped. Avlora ruined my family.
Be patient, Your Highness.
Serenoa, I'm going. Don't try to stop me.
Let us give chase. Ironclad Esfrosti ships are slow. If we leave now, we can still catch them.
Frederica.
We mustn't be hasty.
Queen Cordelia is yet another victim of Gustadolf. We must save her. I do not want to regret not going after her.
Benedict, Roland is indeed our cause for this war. But once the war ends and people find out we abandoned the Queen, their faith in him will be lost.
Will it now?
Let us go to Queen Cordelia's aid. It is part of our fight as well.
Thank you, my friend.
The young lord's grown up to be a fine man, Benedict. Let's do what he asks.
Very well.
C'est vrai que Bénédicte, il est un peu chiant. Je crois que, bon, il veut nous protéger, mais il veut toujours faire ses plans, là. C'est comme ça, c'est tout. Donc voilà, les amis. Bon, on va s'arrêter là pour cette vidéo. J'espère que ce petit épisode vous aura plu. La vidéo était bien plus longue que prévu, mais bon, comme je vous avais dit, là, on essaye d'avancer au maximum, donc j'ai pas fait de coupure cette fois-ci. Donc on se retrouvera très très vite pour la bataille. On va voir ce que ça va nous réserver. Donc là on est au chapitre 14. On est à 3/4 du jeu à peu près. Et si mes sources sont bonnes. Donc j'ai vraiment hâte de découvrir la suite et puis après de voir ce qu'il y a à faire sur le jeu. Donc si vous voulez m'aider, comme d'habitude, n'hésitez pas. Un petit commentaire, un petit pouce bleu, on n'oublie pas. Et surtout s'abonner à la chaîne, on est bientôt 1000 donc on pousse. Mon objectif c'était d'être 1000 avant la fin d'année, on a super bien progressé. Donc il faut continuer comme ça. Donc merci à vous et puis à bientôt. Allez, ciao ciao.